Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I wanted to go over the American Express Bonvoy Brilliant credit card, go over some of the features and give you my personal evaluation on the card. Now last time we did an American Express Platinum review. This is a fairly similar card where the annual fee is fairly high, but you do get a lot of benefits out of it. Now, as you probably guessed, this is a Marriott affiliated card by American Express, so most of the features are going to be directed more towards Marriott. Now, to start things off, unlike the American Express Platinum, this card only costs $450 per year, so it's $100 less. And in terms of earnings, you're going to get 6 points per dollar on Marriott purchases, 3 points per dollar at US restaurants and flights, and then last you'll get 2 points per dollar and everything else. Personally, when I get a credit card though, I don't necessarily care too much about the earnings, but focus more so on the annual benefits and the sign-up bonus, because that's typically where you're going to get most of the value. In terms of benefits, the first big one for me is the $300 statement credit. Now, unlike some of the travel credit from other credit cards, this one you can use pretty much like a gift card. You can buy gift cards with it. You can also use it for Marriott incidental purchases, but also for the Marriott nightly stays themselves. So you can book a couple hotels nights and get $300 back in credit.
So in 2020, I was able to use this benefit to purchase a $500 gift card with Marriott and only pay $100 out of pocket. They pretty much had a 20% off sale, and combined with that $300 credit, I just had to pay $100 out of pocket.
So in terms of valuation, this one's easy at $300. Another big one is you're going to get a free annual night up to 50,000 points. Now this is a big one because you can get some really nice properties at that 50,000 rate. So you can easily get over $500 in value in that one night certificate. At the end of the video, I'll try to put some examples of how you can use that certificate. But overall, very valuable. But to keep things conservative, just like the last review, we'll just cap it at $250 with the idea that pretty much anybody could get at least $250 in value from this certificate.
Now here's an example of a property that's located over in the Maldives. It's a really nice property that would cost you typically a lot of money, in this case over $1,000 for one night, but we can also get it for 50,000 points for this one night. So we can use the certificate and stay there basically for free. Now the key here is to find off-peak rates, and you can pretty much just look up off-peak rates for any location that you're looking to travel.
Another big benefit is going to be lounge access. So just like the Amex Platinum, you're going to get Priority Pass Select membership here. Now this gives you access to over 1,300 lounges worldwide, and it gives you access for yourself as well as 2 guests. So just like the last video, we'll go ahead and give this a value of $200. Now granted, this is equivalent to the Priority Pass membership that costs over $400. But again, keeping things conservative, assuming you don't travel too much, we're just going to cap it at $200. Another credit is going to be the Global Entry and TSA PreCheck credit. Just like the Platinum, you're going to get $100 for Global Entry or $85 for PreCheck application. And this is just going to be a statement credit just for using the card to pay for that application fee. So in terms of valuation, we'll give this one $100. Another benefit is the $100 property credit. So if you stay at a St. Regis or a Ritz-Carlton hotel for 2 consecutive nights or more, you get $100 on property credit that you can use for things like spa, dining, or other incidental fees. So it's pretty good credit if you're planning on staying at those hotels. So in terms of valuation, again, that's just another $100. Now, lastly, there are a lot of other benefits, but the main one that I want to highlight is the 15 elite night credits that you're going to get. Now, if you stay at Marriott's fairly frequently and you like achieving different status levels, this credit card also gives you 15 elite night credits per year that you can use towards achieving the various status. For example, if you're looking for Platinum, this card gives you 15 nights. You need a total of 50. So you really only have to stay at 35 nights to achieve Platinum status. Likewise, with Titanium, if you want to achieve that status, you're at 75. And then if you want to go to the Ambassador level, you need to stay 100 nights. But again, with this Elite credit, you only have to stay 85 nights to achieve that status. Which, for a lot of people, this could be very helpful if you're just near that status level. But in terms of valuation, personally, I wouldn't add any value for this perk monetarily, but it is a really nice benefit to have. Now, my favorite part about getting a new credit card is the sign-up bonus. Now, I wasn't planning on doing a review for this card for quite some time, but the reason I'm doing it now is because they currently have a promotional offer where if you get the card before January 13th, you're going to get a sign-up bonus of 125,000 Marriott points after you spend $5,000 within the first 3 months. Now the way that works is you're going to get 100,000 points for that $5,000 spend, and then after the card renewal, so the following year, you'll get an additional 25,000 points. Now the points guy values these points at about 0.8 cents each, so essentially that makes this bonus worth $1,000, which is a pretty incredible sign-up bonus just for getting the card. But again, this offer does expire January 13th, and I'm not sure what they're going to reduce it to after that. If you're a Bonvoy member, which is a free membership to join, so you should all be doing it, if you book with points for your stay, you get a 5th night free. So if you have a 25,000 point per night property, you can essentially get 5 nights for 100,000 points. So it's not a bad deal. So essentially that makes all your sign-up bonus points worth 20% more.
So here's that Maldives property again that we looked at for the free night certificate example. But let's say you want to stay longer, assuming for 5 nights. In this case, it would cost you over $4,000. But if we wanted to use our points, we could do that fairly effectively. And using the 5th night free benefit, you can essentially get this property for 200,000 points. And this way you're getting a ton of value for those points. So imagine waking up to this sort of view and staying at a property like this, and you don't have to pay anything because you use your points to book it. And if you have platinum status, then you're likely to get an upgrade and you get an even more luxurious stay.
So I had to do a little change of scenery for the rest of the video. But lastly, one of the greatest perks right now that's being offered is free platinum status for 2021. So if you get the card now, you get free platinum status through January 31st of 2022. And platinum status gives you a lot of great perks. Now, to earn it, traditionally you would have to have stayed at least 15 nights in a year with Marriott to get that status. But again, now it's being included for free when you get the card. Now, platinum status is valuable for many reasons, and I'll give you a list of these benefits up here. But a couple key ones that I wanted to highlight are first, 50% bonus points on all points earned through Marriott stays. You also get complimentary breakfast and lounge access for you plus your guests. So this alone could be extremely valuable, since if you go to fancy hotels, that breakfast alone could be $50 per person. So with 2 people, that's a value of $100 per night.
For example, at the New York Essex Hotel, as you can see here, they offer a full American breakfast that starts at $47 per person. But right above where I highlighted there, you see that they also have a concierge lounge. And looking at the reviews, it says that they have some amazing breakfast options. And in some cases, some of the lounges that I've been to at different hotels have had breakfast that was even better than the version that you would pay for.
And lastly, which is a big one, upgrades. Now with platinum status, you get complimentary upgrades to include suites. So if you stay for several nights with a nice fancy suite, that alone could be in the several thousands of dollars depending on where you're staying and how long you are. Now the points guy values platinum status with Marriott at about $2,600, but just to keep things conservative with our valuation, we're going to keep it at $1,000, assuming someone is not a very avid traveler. But keep in mind that the more you travel, the more benefits you get out of this card and platinum status. Now with all those benefits broken out and with my valuation added to it, it comes out to a total of at minimum $850 per year in benefits that you're getting from the card. And in terms of the sign-up bonus itself, it comes out to $2,100 if we factor in the platinum status, the sign-up bonus points themselves, and I added the TSA pre-check and global entry credit in there as well, since it's not really an annual benefit and you're only going to use it once every few years. Now with that, thank you all for watching. I hope you found this review helpful. If you personally have the Bonvoy Brilliant credit card, please let me know what you think down in the comments below. And if you have any comments or feedback, please let me know.